Hey, what is up, guys? Blunt Guts here. This is a Watcher Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Really appreciate it. I wish that it was under better circumstances. Fortunately, we've had just a massive shit show going on in the past 12 hours or so since the exploit or bug or opportunity, however you want to term it, appeared yesterday. This announcement did come out this morning, basically saying that anybody who did take advantage of that bug, that did receive the 12,000 W gold, which is $120 worth of W gold. Plus, there were some ancients and some rare summons and things like that. That anybody who did take advantage of that would have that stuff reclaimed from them. And personally, I do think that's fair. I'm going to say that up front. I think reclaiming is fair. I don't think that the punishment is fair. This conversion that they've done into gems is not fair. But what I do think is kind of shitty is that there are a bunch of content creators that did make videos about this, did encourage people to go and take advantage of something that was clearly not working as intended, and they are still profiting off of it. There are a bunch of folks that have presented this front of like, we're being altruistic and we're just trying to make sure the player base can take advantage of free stuff and blah, 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 blah. And it's a big bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry to say. It is not true. If you are a content creator that is saying all these things and you still have your initial videos up advertising this stuff, it is unconscionable in my mind. You are doing a disservice to the community. You put a lot of people in a bad spot. You told them to go and take advantage of something that we all knew was going to be an issue for Moonton, and as a result, these people are now subject to this ridiculous punishment, which I'm not defending the punishment for Moonton. I think that the 30,000, 35,000 gems, whatever it is that they've taken away from folks, is ridiculous. But at the same time, people wouldn't be in that spot if they hadn't followed your advice. And so I think there needs to be some culpability on the part of the content creators as well. It's just really not a good look in my mind. And, you know, a lot of these are the biggest content creators out there. I don't think that there's going to be any kind of like, nobody's going to get banned by Moonton or anything like that, because it's not in Moonton's interest. Moonton gets a lot of free labor from the content creator community. And these are the ones that bring the most, these content creators are the ones that bring the most attention to their games. So I think they are very well insulated. I think it's unlikely that anything is going to happen to them. But at the same time, I do think it's them that's kind of put the player base in this position in a lot of ways. So, you know, Moonton fucked up too, no doubt about it. There's a lot of blame to go around here, but what I haven't seen is a lot of folks coming down on the creators that did kind of distribute this information to everybody and really magnify the severity of this problem. At the end of the day, this is not something that would have affected anywhere near as many accounts had this not been advertised and thrown around. And quite frankly, you know, as much as these folks are basically telling you that they did this in the interest of the community, I mean, they're profiting off of it. They get money from, not from Moonton, not from Watcher of Realms, but they do get money from adding more subs to their account, from getting more views on their videos. So these videos that are still up, still collecting views, basically advertising $120 free that was, one, is not available anymore, and two, resulted in a massive penalty for folks. You know, it was engagement farming, and it was just farming, like money farming. Like they're still collecting dollars and cents off of your views as people click on that stuff. So I think it's just kind of shitty. The other thing that is going on right now is that there's a lot of folks who are claiming that the diamonds that are being taken away, which I believe is 30 or 35,000. I'm not sure. I've seen conflicting reports on that. Again, I was not quick enough to take advantage of this, and I did not get my free 120. Well, not so free now, but what at the time I thought was a free $120 worth of W gold, and I was kind of salty about it. In truth, it turned out to be the best thing possible for me, that I had something else going on that prevented me from taking advantage of this during the short window that it was open. But what I have seen is that a lot of folks have been using this shop right here, the diamond shop, as their metric for converting W or diamonds into W gold. And I'm sorry to say, folks, like, that is asinine, and I think a lot of you probably know this. And this is, again, I hate all this false information being put out. Yes, they are selling 4,000 diamonds for $100 in W gold right here. You are correct about that. But what you're not correct about is that anybody actually purchases diamonds in this shop. This shop is set up in such a way that it is supposed to make you feel good about making other purchases, because you should be getting such a massive discount on your diamonds, on your summons, on all those kinds of things. So they overprice things here in order to make it seem like the other prices are great, despite the fact that everything is overpriced in this game. But this is just out of your mind, like crazy expensive. If you think about it this way, let's look at it like this. So this is 4,000 gems is approximately, it's not even 50 summons, right? You would be paying $2 per rare summon doing this. You know how much you pay for rare summons in a best case scenario? Pretty much every week this comes out. This Invocation of Spirits Turbo Bundle is up for 24 hours every single Friday. If you are a spender, this is one of the highest value items that you can purchase in the game as far as rare summons are concerned. It is $30. This step of the chain is $5. This one's $10. This one's $10. This one is $5 again. So $30 total. You're going to get 40 of these rare summons. You're also going to get 900 diamonds. And 40 rare summons has a direct conversion into diamonds. We can do that 40 times 40 times 88, which is somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,500 gems. You get another 900 from the just in straight gems from buying these packs as well. So that's 4,400 gems for $30. If you multiply that by 4, 30 times 4 equals 120, which is the amount of W gold that everybody did get. You are talking about approximately 18,000 gems being equal to W gold. Now, again, like I said, this is like a best case scenario as far as value for your gems. So I think that the number actually probably lies somewhere in between. If you're looking at some of the other packs, I don't have the hidden prices unlocked here, but I do believe that this is like somewhere around like 40 or 50 bucks for this stuff, I think, and you get less of these. Anyway, I'm not going to go through and speculate on stuff that I don't have the values sitting in front of me for. But my point ultimately, though, is that thinking that that because it's priced one way here and then ignoring the way that these gems are priced everywhere else, it's creating a false expectation. It's hyperbole. It is not realistic. Now, I am so sorry to everybody. Like, I do feel bad for you if you are negative on your gems. I think this is a horrible solution by Moonton. I don't think this is how they should have done these things. You're really kind of screwing over the most passionate, the most dedicated portion of your player base by taking this action. When you don't have gems, this game is basically unplayable. I mean, you can do your dailies, you can burn through your passive stamina regen, things like that, but you can't really engage in tournaments. You can't, the summoning events are a lot less fun, and being negative, it's like this massive deficit that you have to work through. I don't love the solution. I think they should have found a way to take back the value from the accounts that had done it. But again, kind of like I said initially, if you were one of these folks that you got the 120 or the $12,000, I keep confusing my currencies here, 12,000 W gold, you got it and you spent it immediately. You clearly did that because you were worried they were going to take it back, meaning that you knew that this was something that you probably should have been doing anyway. So I mean, I agree, disproportionate punishment, but you also kind of put yourself in the spot. Sorry to say, not going to be a popular opinion, but it is what it is. In any case, guys, I do appreciate you tuning in. I'm sure a lot of you are angry at me. Hopefully some of you are not, but whatever. I do appreciate you all, and I do hope that you didn't spend that W gold when you shouldn't have. I've been Blunt Guts. Please do like and subscribe. Catch you all next time.